can crank out a computer printable. We know that in this day and age, but there's a charm in ink to paper art. Today we're inspiring you with ways to enjoy that medium and that method, this time with November traditions in mind. Susan Opel is here to share a few ways to use stamps for Thanksgiving. It's great to have you. Welcome.
Great to be back.
So stamps, a lot of people may have tucked these under the bed, out of sight, out of mind. You're saying dust them off, pull them back out.
There's so many things that you can do with them, and Thanksgiving is a great time. As you said, you know, the idea of being thankful and showing your thankfulness. So many great things you can do with the stamps.
Well, stamps allow us, as you're going to show, to put in that handmade touch right into our projects and also personalize them in a really fun way.
Yes.
So you've got 3 ways, in fact, to use stamps for the Thanksgiving season. Let's start with place cards, can we?
Okay, so right here we have some place cards, and I thought it would be a really cool idea to get the kids involved. It's Thanksgiving Day, you're all sitting around and you're getting ready, the food smells so good, and the kids need something to do, right?
Keep those little hands busy.
Okay, so what we want to do is create some fun place cards.
You keep pointing to my favorite one.
I know. I did that on purpose,
Thank you for that.
Yes.
Yeah. This is what we're making for the kids?
It is. So everybody is going to be able to participate. You don't have to be a big kid. You could be a big kid or a little kid.
Little kid at heart.
So what I have done is I have here just a little bit of cardstock, and we're going to put that into the Mini Misty. Now this is great, especially if you want to do a lot of things.
What's the Mini Misty?
It is a stamping tool that allows you to place the stamp exactly where you want it and do it again and again and again.
Oh, so you've got a magnet holding down your cardstock and the stamps on the other side. It will close over?
Yes. So imagine you just have a whole bunch of these cardstock things already, and I've got my stamp right here, which is this one.
You're a stamp factory at that point, right?
Yes, exactly. That's what's awesome about this. So you're going to just go ahead and stamp your leaf.
I still marvel. I know they're not new in the least bit, but I still marvel at the clear stamps. Because for how many years were we trying to like guesstimate?
Exactly.
Through that block of wood where it was going to go on the paper?
Could not do
Isn't that
it,
funny, that evolution?
Okay, so once you've done that, you have your leaf here. Then you have a bucket full of colored pencils.
Right.
And then the kids can just sit down and color each one of these any way they want. Now, they might not be perfect because they're kids, but
and that's why we love them all
exactly.
the more. Sort of a stained glass effect, right?
Yeah, exactly. And then I have these stickers here so that the kids can add the names. You could have a list of all the different people that are going to be there.
Nice.
Add their names that way. And if you want to do it yourself to have more control, you could do that as well.
I was going to say, though, this coloring activity just turned into kind of an ABC lesson.
Yeah, it's
homework of sorts.
Totally kind of fun. So great way to get the kids involved, great way to just have a personal touch. I love that.
Can I ask you about these? I love how you put photographs.
Okay, so that was another idea I had. Just, you know, with social media, you can grab pictures of everybody.
Sure.
Just put them down to size, and then again, add stickers, and there's a little leaf punch as well.
That's so cute, and you've done kind of a headshot effect here, which I like with kind of the block lettering. But it would be fun to pull, like you said, social media photos that invoke a memory.
Exactly.
Right, or an experience from the last year that you're grateful for, that you want to remember and talk about around the table. That's super fun.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that.
Okay, what's next?
Okay, so this second card here, sometimes you just need just like a fabulous pattern paper in the back.
Gorgeous.
I know, I love this. It's got a nice shimmer to it.
Yeah.
And then what we're doing here is a fun effect. It doesn't use stamps this time. This time we're going to use a die.
Okay.
So the die says grateful, which that's backwards because you'll use this machine.
Don't panic.
Exactly. So what I have done here is I've cut out of cream colored paper 3 times the grateful.
Why 3 times?
Because we want to give it, if you can see there's a thickness to it.
Oh yeah, kind of a layered effect.
This is kind of floppy, but I've already adhered 3 together and it's much stiffer and has some dimension.
Okay, okay.
So the last thing we'll do then is we'll add the sparkle. And I like to leave, you don't want to use all your pretty gold cardstock. So this is just a fun way. You glue and you kind of hit all the main spots.
So you're not going over every scroll and every line.
No, that would just be taking way too much time.
We don't embrace perfectionism for this project. We reject it.
Try to get the bottom and the end.
And then you drop the glitter on top?
And then you've got your gold.
Oh, gold first. Okay, okay.
And then you can take your tweezers. 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 And then you can take your twe and this is obviously not perfect. If I had more time, I could make it much more perfect.
It's cool how it jumps out like that.
Yeah.
Though.
So
and you see the white peekaboo from behind.
Exactly. So that's just a fun way. Show your gratefulness. Make it just a little bit more special by putting a gorgeous pattern paper in front of it.
Absolutely. You could make a bunch of these cards and take advantage of the month, the holiday, and send out your notes of gratitude to those you love.
And your gratitude.
All right, one more project for us, Susan.
Okay, the last one is right here, Give Thanks.
Cute.
And in this one, we're going to do what's called inlaid die cutting.
Okay.
It kind of gives it a flat effect, but with some interest. So to achieve this effect, first thing I did was I took a pattern paper and I took this circle, die cut it out.
Okay.
Then you just set this aside. You could use that for another project or something.
Save your scraps. We've learned that, right?
Exactly. Then I cut another one of the circles, same thing, out of cardstock. Now to do an inlay, what you do is you're going to take a little bit of tape, which
we love any project that gives us an excuse to pull out the washi tape.
I know. This actually isn't even for a pretty reason. It's
just practical?
Exactly.
Your practical tape is just pretty for fun? I like
know.
you.
And so then we will place our die where we want it.
Okay.
And then we just glue it down, tape it down to make sure that it's going to go in the right place. And then you're going to crank this baby through.
Okay.
So this is, we've gone from like beginning, medium. This is kind of a little more advanced and challenging than the others.
I like the detail of that design.
Isn't that pretty?
Yeah.
Okay. So then you pop that out, pull this off, set that aside. Now, this is where the magic happens.
I'm ready. Show me the magic.
So what we're going to do
It's a line from Hitch that I didn't intend to
it's
draw
all good.
upon,
It's
but there it is.
Movie quotes are fun.
Yeah.
Okay, so then you just kind of run some glue, some tape all over there.
Okay.
And now you're going to see how it inlays. So it's kind of like putting a puzzle together. And so you've got this.
So the same piece is just layered with different textures
and they're
placement.
all in one flat.
Gotcha.
Yeah. See?
Gotcha.
Okay, and then this. It's kind of fun because it's like putting a puzzle together.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep, and then you'll just add the extra things to get your final card.
Love it.
And
Cute.
that is it.
Really cute. I love the green and the orange too. It pops together, and pumpkins carrying through, right? That theme. We're not sick of it yet.
Exactly.
Thanksgiving, a great time to pull out that motif as well. Susan, thank you.
You're
3
welcome.
fun projects to pull off for the Thanksgiving holiday. Hey.